morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us at the grand opening of Tanger Outlets Westgate. My name is Jessica Reeves, and I am so honored to be the general manager of this fantastic property. And I am so honored to sit here with you today and cut this ribbon. Thank you to all of our friends from Tanger for being with us all the way from Greensboro, North Carolina. With our friends from the city of Glendale, our retail partners, as well as our media partners, and all of you fantastic future shoppers. We have an exciting agenda planned for you today, so you can see we have some much more famous guests than myself, so I'm only going to speak for a minute. But we promise you, as we move into this next year and the many years to come, that we are going to provide the most upscale and fantastic shopping experience. We're going to have a priority focus on serving our customers and do everything we can to make this successful.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Hello. Beautiful Glendale, Arizona. I am so excited to be here, and as Jessica just said, my title would be Fashion Authority. I have had the pleasure of working with Tanger Outlets over the past year, and as a fashion authority, I will say there is no better place to find my favorite designers, my favorite brand names, but most importantly, all at amazing prices. Who doesn't love a good deal? Then right here at Tanger Outlets, and we have one for you now in your home city. How great is that? Glendale, Arizona, representing. And that is why we're here today to talk about this new property. It's the newest property in Arizona. Beautiful center we have going on here. I think this is great for you guys for a multitude of reasons. Shoppers are going to come from all over, just like I said, for the designer names, for all of the savings that they're going to get at these designer outlet stores. But I think that this is the next chapter in the evolution of Glendale. You guys have amazing sports facilities, home of the Arizona Cardinals, the Phoenix Coyotes, can't leave them out. And now you guys have one of the best shopping outlet experiences in the country right here at your doorsteps. So I'm proud to now introduce the next guest, speaking of Glendale and all of its glory. It's Miss Joyce Clark, Council Member Joyce Clark. She represents the Yucca District of Glendale. She was the first representative for the district in 1992. She ran for another term in 2000 and she won. She has served her district continuously to the present. So everybody, please welcome me in joining and welcome, please welcome me. Please join me in welcoming. Wow, I am a new mom. I got no sleep last night. Sorry, guys. Please join me in welcoming Council Member Clark.
Thank you. Good, thank you. Well, good morning, everyone. On behalf of the mayor and the city council, city personnel, and our residents, I want to welcome Tanger as the newest member of our growing community. Now, you see this baseball that I brought with me today? It's got a date on it of 3/14/12, and it commemorated the groundbreaking exactly 8 months, 1 day, and 1 hour ago. We stood here and broke ground for Tanger Outlets Mall at Westgate. At that time, it was billed as a fashion home run. But I think it's more than that. I think Tanger has hit it out of the park. This project demonstrated an amazing feat of accomplishment. And in fact, did you know that yesterday the city issued 60 certificates of occupancy? You know, we went right up to the wire, folks, but we got it done. I want to thank Tanger staff and its contractors, as well as City of Glendale personnel, from our design review team all the way up to the building safety department and its inspectors. They're to be congratulated for completing this project exactly as it was advertised. I'm sure it was not without blood, sweat, tears, pulling of hair. Do we have any bald people in the audience today? The completion of this project on time sends a very powerful message to the business community about Glendale's commitment and priority in fostering new commercial growth. Now, I want to thank Tanger for its confidence in the future of Westgate. This is a dynamic element within the city of Glendale. And I also want to thank Tanger for believing that the nation is on the road to economic recovery. And what better way to show that faith than by investing $76 million in this wonderful center. When the City Council decided to move forward on this Westgate City Center about 10 years ago, we did so with the vision that this development would be a job creator and a sales tax revenue creator. And I think you will find that our vision has finally been realized. Now, this project, in case you didn't know, employed over 300 construction personnel. And now that it's complete, it has created over 900 permanent retail management and sales positions, not just for Glendale, but for the entire region. And I have, in fact, heard from constituents that have told me that they or a family member have been hired to work here. I think that's wonderful news. Lastly, let me share this one little bit with you. I am an unabashedly exuberant supporter of Tanger Outlets. I couldn't be more pleased that they're here. So on Monday, I posted a question on my Facebook page, and I asked followers to answer the following question. What store are you most looking forward to at Tanger Outlets at Westgate? I don't know quite what I expected, and I thought maybe a half a dozen stores would lead the pack out of the whole complement of 65 stores. But instead, I found out that everyone, from teens to seniors, seemed to have a favorite store. And what that showed me is that these Tanger folks are very smart indeed, very smart. What my informal survey demonstrated is that Tanger is good, very, very good, about creating a retail mix that appeals to all ages and all demographics. That kind of expertise builds success. Again, congratulations and thank you to Mr. Steve Tanger and all of the Tanger personnel for bringing their success story to Glendale. We couldn't be more pleased. Thank you.
Oh, do I? Yeah, stealing the mic. Talk about social media. I just love that Councilmember Joyce Clark is posting on her Facebook page. I don't even have a Facebook. Are you on Twitter? Yes. You are? Yes. What is your handle?
Clark JV.
At Clark JV? Yeah. I love that. I was thinking at Councilmember JC. That'd be cool. You should hashtag Tanger Outlets today. Let all your followers know to come by and do some holiday shopping.
I already did.
Of course she did. Of course she did. I love that. Wow, I really got to get on it and get a Facebook page. I am so behind the times. Well, thank you so much. Our next guest now is Glendale Vice Mayor Stephen Freight, sitting over here. He is a member of the Glendale Community College President's Circle. He also serves on the Maricopa Association of Governments Continuum of Care Regional Committee on Homelessness. Vice Mayor Freight is past chairman of the Glendale Salvation Army Advisory Board and is a member of the Glendale Rotary. He served as past chairman of the Maricopa County Community Services Commission and was previously appointed by the League of Arizona Cities and Towns to represent the state of Arizona on the Community and Economic Development Policy Committee for the National League of Cities. Basically, Steve Freight does more before 7 a.m. than any of us do all day long. So please welcome Glendale Vice Mayor Stephen Freight, a very busy man. How are you?
Thank you for those kind words. Just before I was coming up here, I was handed a couple of notes, and one of them I already was going to do, and I would like to recognize two of my colleagues on the Glendale City Council. Councilmember Yvonne Knack, would you please stand? And Councilmember Manny Martinez. And there's a couple state legislators here. Senator Kimberly Yee. Wave your hand, there you go. And Representative and Mayor-elect for Glendale, Jerry Wires. Okay, now I can start. Good morning. You know, on behalf of the Glendale City Council, it's a great pleasure to welcome Tanger Outlets Westgate as our newest retail development in Glendale. And as I told Steve earlier, you're spot on, Steve. You said you were going to wow us. You've gone far beyond that. Isn't this a beautiful place? Come on, let's hear it for him. This incredible retail destination will be the perfect component or complement to our sports and entertainment district. After all, and I quote, some people consider shopping to be a sport, while others consider it to be a form of entertainment. Do you agree? Regardless, Tanger Outlets Westgate is going to immediately add to the popularity of our growing entertainment district and play an important part in our Glendale's continued growth and prosperity. When we joined Tanger officials for the groundbreaking back in March, Mr. Steve Tanger said his company had hit a home run by selecting a site in Glendale. Well, I'll take that a statement further. And Councilmember Clark, you almost said what I was going to say, but he took it one step further, and Glendale has hit a home run with having Tanger Outlet in our city. And also, you scored a touchdown too with the upcoming Super Bowl, and we invite you back for the Super Bowl. And that kind of leads me into a segue of a presentation I want to make. Steve, you want to come up here? Steve, the Arizona Cardinals wanted to present this jersey to you, and it says Tanger and number 1. How cool is that? And I know Steve has a place in his office or in his man cave for that one. Good job on that.
Thank you very much, Steve.
Okay. You're welcome. Once again, Steve, thank you for building such a beautiful, upscale development. And once again, welcome to Glendale. Thank you very much, and let's shop.
Those are my favorite words. Let's shop. This is great because I can actually mesh two things I love, work and shopping. This is work today. I had to tell my husband, I'm going to work at the outlet mall. He's like, what? And actually, my husband hates shopping. When you mentioned it could be a sport or entertainment, I see it as both. He sees it as neither, except for, honest to God, at the outlet malls. Because he can't believe, we were at the Tanger Outlet Mall in New York. He got 5 designer shirts for under $20. He's still talking about that. This was $2, baby. How much are your shoes? This was $2. Like, I got it, okay, all right. Now I'm gonna introduce one of our next esteemed guests. Sherry Henry, Executive Director of the Arizona Office of Tourism, is known as a dynamo in Arizona. She's a great advocate of tourism across the state and knows the territory as a seasoned professional. She has the relationships locally and nationally to serve Arizona. So everybody, please welcome Sherry Henry.
Thanks, Vanessa. Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Well, I'm here to talk on behalf of not only the Arizona Office of Tourism, but the entire tourism industry throughout the state of Arizona. What is it that we do? We try to bring as many people as we possibly can to the state of Arizona. That visitor spending creates jobs, it farms taxes, it protects the quality of life that we all love. So I had all these wonderful remarks set up, and then I changed them totally when I was coming into the outlet mall this morning because I was surrounded by cars from other states, number one. It took me 30 minutes to get off the freeway into the parking lot, and I thought, you know what? I don't have to say anything else because it was demonstrated this morning how important this mall is going to be as another fabulous amenity that we at the Arizona Office of Tourism can have bragging rights about. Because what we do is we try to encourage our visitors first to get here, see as much of the state as they can, leave behind those valuable visitor dollars which create jobs, but more importantly than that is walk away with an experience that they cannot find anyplace else. And it's interesting because we just did some research on our international visitors, and one of the reasons that international visitors look to travel and what they're looking for is shopping, as we all love to shop, but what they're looking for, referring to what Vanessa talked about, is how can they get great brand names at a great price. And now, all of a sudden, right here in Glendale, Arizona, in the heart of metropolitan Phoenix, in the middle of the state of Arizona, we now have that to offer. Not only those international visitors, but all of our visitors, as well as the people within the state of Arizona that we know will also flock up here to enjoy this fabulous new mall. So on behalf of our tourism industry, behalf of the Arizona Office of Tourism, I certainly thank Mr. Tanger, and I would like to take a moment to read a letter from our governor because she sums it up better than anybody. This is to Mr. Stephen B. Tanger. Dear Stephen, on behalf of the state of Arizona, I am so pleased to congratulate you and Tanger Outlet Centers on your investment in Arizona. We are so happy to have Tanger Outlets Westgate in Glendale. The new Tanger Outlet Center is a welcome addition to Maricopa County and will provide direct economic benefits to our entire state. Your business will not only create additional jobs, but will also play an important role in improving the quality of life for our citizens. Arizona is experiencing a surge of economic growth, and we are very proud of the direction in which our state is heading. I am committed to fostering the prosperity, and I welcome your presence in Arizona. I wish you the best of future success, and I look forward to a working relationship with your team. Please do not hesitate to call if I can be of help. Sincerely, Janice K. Brewer, Governor of the state of Arizona. And also, we would like to take this opportunity to present another very special gift to put into Mr. Tanger's office, this beautiful glass sculpture. With many thanks and best wishes for total joy and continued success. We love having you here in Arizona. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Vanessa?
Ah, thank you. You're getting all kinds of gifts here. The man of the hour. Let me clean up this podium. This is my OCD coming into play. Sorry, guys. You hear that noise? It's like animals in the wild. People have found deals. I wonder what store's around the corner, Mr. Tanger? Because I got to go there next. Exciting to shop. Well, now it is my great pleasure to introduce you to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Stephen Tanger, the president and CEO of Tanger Outlets. I've had the pleasure of spending time with Mr. Tanger over the past year at photo shoots and commercial tapings, all for Tanger Style Studio. And I gotta say, the man is an astute businessman. He has 41 outlets in 26 states and 2 countries. That's incredible. You are the man. He also gives great advice, and most importantly, he gives me a great deal on a great pair of shoes. I will always love you for that. When I think outlets, I think Tanger, and I just want to let you guys know this fact that Tanger Outlets launched the outlet industry 32 years ago, and since then has been the leader and the innovator in this amazing, successful retail and value shopping concept. You couldn't ask for a better guy than Mr. Tanger himself, so please help me in giving a warm welcome to Stephen Tanger. Do I need to adjust this? I mean, you're taller than me. I even got my platform boots on.
Well, hello, everybody. Are you happy to be here in Glendale, Arizona at the Westgate City Center? Well, we're thrilled. And I want to say welcome welcome to each of you, and thank you for joining us today. It is a real pleasure to be back in Glendale to help celebrate and introduce you to Tanger Outlets at Westgate in the Phoenix area. I'd like to give a special thank you to the hardworking, dedicated folks that work in the city government of Glendale. We have a couple of them represented here, the mayor-elect, the vice mayor, and councilperson, and several of the other people that work so hard for the residents and citizens here in Glendale. And let me just say thank you, thank you, thank you, because we would not be here without all of their tireless efforts. So thank you. I'd also like to thank the governor. Unfortunately, she wasn't here today. Would have liked to shake her hand. Certainly wouldn't have done it on the tarmac getting off an airplane, but I'd be happy to meet her. Glad somebody appreciates my humor. And I'd like to thank Sherry for coming back again and joining us today for this special occasion. And I appreciate very much the nice warm letter from the governor, and hope to meet her at some point in time. You know, when you announced plans to build a shopping center in March with a promise to deliver it in November of the same year, you really set your team up for a challenge. And one of my good friends of many years, I no longer at my age have old friends, I have friends of long standing. My friend of long standing and one of our tenants, Tom Hall, who's here, called me immediately and said, "You're out of your mind. There's no way you're going to be able to deliver it." I said, "Write down the date of our conversation and come back to the grand opening in November." And he's here, and he's very proud to say that for the first time in 20 years, I was right. It's hard to believe that a very short time ago, this was just a wide open parcel of land. Part of it was a parking lot, and now it's this gorgeous facility. I think we achieved our construction deadline, but even more importantly, we built a first-class, premier facility that should make everybody here who participated in its construction and who will be working here full-time, and the residents of Glendale, very proud. At Tanger, we are a team, we make things happen, and we are passionate about what we do. We do like to bring many of our team members to grand openings like this. These folks are the ones that do all of the hard work and make the dreams and plans of a beautiful facility that shoppers can enjoy a reality. Let me ask my colleagues and my good friends on the Tanger team to please stand and be recognized. Come on, y'all, stand up. These folks have worked round the clock to make it happen, and on behalf of myself and all the other team members that couldn't be here today, we say thank you. Also like to give special thanks to Ross Adams of Adams and Associates and Frankie Campione of the Create Architecture Group for designing this project. And Brent Krause, Bill Seaver, John and George Nacksheim of C70 Builders, who actually did the construction. They've been friends and colleagues since we built a property north of Minneapolis where it's really, really cold. Many, many years ago. I don't know how long ago, it was probably 20 years ago. But these folks have traveled around the country. They know exactly how to put this jigsaw puzzle together and create a project that we're certainly proud of. But more importantly, they do it on time and under budget. As you can see behind me, Tanger Outlets Westgate's stunning architectural design creates a dynamic image for Tanger and fits seamlessly into this Westgate Community Center and its surrounding areas. Our team overcame the summer heat in order to deliver a fast pace, at a very fast pace, this beautiful shopping center for us to shop at today. Now it's finally almost time before I stop talking to go shopping. I'm excited to be with you today and with my friend Vanessa Lachey. We had lots of fun months ago filming her style section, Sparkle and Shine, which is our grand opening theme today. She tried to give me some fashion advice. Obviously, I didn't listen, but you know, she's still working on me. I dress the same way all the time. This is casual. I'd also like to thank our friends here on the stage and each one for helping us celebrate today. I really appreciate you being here. I'd also like to there's so many people that I can't recognize who work tirelessly behind the scenes and through the environmental process, the zoning, land use reviews and approvals, so that we are buttoned up. We have all of our approvals now, and with the thanks to the city government, we yesterday got the certificates of occupancy so these stores could open. With the addition of the Tanger Outlets in Westgate, the economic impact of the $78 million project to the local and state governments will be an additional 900, hard to believe, 900 full and part-time jobs and an estimated $11 million in annual tax revenues. Now, maybe y'all could write a letter to the geniuses in Washington and tell them that this is capitalism at work. Okay, this is private enterprise making an investment in a community and doing what they only talk about doing, and that's creating jobs. This is about jobs created to generate tax revenue to support the education of our children, the roads, the sewers, everything that makes Glendale a better place to live. And candidly, everybody on the Tanger team is very proud to be part of it. We opened today a collection of over 80 of the most popular brand name and designer outlet stores in the world, just in time for your holiday shopping. And the latest fashion trends and everything to you at direct savings from the manufacturers with great names such as American Eagle, Banana Republic, Brooks Brothers, Calvin Klein, Coach, Fossil, Gap, Guess, Gymboree, H&M, Izod, J. Crew, Michael Kors. I don't know if I can read 80 of them, but you get the idea. They're really special. We're opening the 100th Under Armour outlet store today, White House Black Market, and many, many more popular brand names. We're extremely proud to be part of this world-class, state-of-the-art shopping center attraction that will be able to create here in Glendale. We built it with all the customer service and shopping amenities and ambiance that today's sophisticated shopper expects and demands. We certainly hope we're able to exceed all of your expectations. You can count on Tanger to be a good neighbor and a good corporate citizen. We live and work here. We're proud to be good neighbors. We believe in making a difference in the communities that we call home. Tanger concentrates its charitable efforts, as we have almost since the day we started 30 years ago, on cancer and kids. We continue to build our relationships in this community and initiate programs that are changing lives right here in Glendale. Today we honor Banner Health Foundation Pediatrics. One of their lovely folks is here on stage with us today. And they provide cancer care service to the community by supporting new and expanded patient care services and helping find and fund new technologies. Tanger Outlets Westgate is in the very capable hands of Jessica Reeves, who you've met before, and our assistant manager, Eric Victor. Where's Eric? Is he out here? Where'd you go? If you have a problem, that's the guy you talk to right there. Jessica and her team will make sure that Tanger is actively involved in this great community and is a good neighbor in every way, and that this center is the ultimate shopping experience for each of your visits. We want to be the attraction that people come to when they visit Phoenix. We are a world-class tourist and shopping destination. Again, I want to thank you this morning for being with us. I hope you have your wish lists, your Tanger-style coupons, your credit cards, and your cash ready. As I said before, get ready to shop, have fun. God bless each of you, and God bless the United States of America.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Tanger. You said wish lists. I heard that. Did you guys? I'm an 8.5 shoe. Jeans are fluctuating a bit thanks to the baby. We'll work on that later. I noticed this guy got excited when they talked about the Under Armour outlet. Do you work there? You got a gift card there. Sweet! And your shirt says hashtag I scored. So are you on Twitter? You are on Twitter. You should follow Councilmember Clark here. I mean, on Twitter, not in real life. That'd just be creepy. You guys follow each other. We're bringing Glendale together. So as Mr. Tanger was mentioning earlier, obviously the shopping is all in front of you. You can see that. But Tanger also places great importance on showing support for the communities that they serve. With this in mind, Tanger is making a contribution today to the Banner Health Foundation Pediatrics. Being a good corporate citizen is an important part of Tanger Outlet Center's philosophy for success. Each year, through donations and fundraising efforts, its corporate headquarters in Greensboro, North Carolina, and its portfolio of shopping centers across the country, Tanger strives to make the communities it serves better places for everyone who live, work, and raise their families here. Since 1994, Tanger has partnered with and supported a variety of worthwhile charitable organizations and causes in hopes of making a difference. Tanger Outlets has now raised and donated in excess of $11 million, with a primary focus on battling breast cancer and helping children and schools succeed. That's incredible. So they're also giving back in so many ways. Today, in keeping with Tanger's spirit of giving, we are pleased to make a donation to Banner Health Pediatric Foundation. So I will now ask Andy Kramer Peterson, Banner Health Foundation President and CEO, and Mr. Steve Tanger to come forward for the check presentation. I should probably get out of the way. On behalf of Tanger, we would like to present this check, as I said, to the Banner Health Foundation Pediatrics for $25,000. I always love the big checks. You just can't cash them, though. Remember that? And what movie was that? Happy Gilmore with Adam Sandler? He wanted to cash all the big checks. Don't worry, we'll give you a real one. Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. Please welcome everybody. I want to get your whole title. President and CEO of the Banner Health Foundation, Miss Andy Kramer Peterson.
Thank you. You got it right. Well, good morning, Glendale. We are absolutely honored to be a part of this terrific celebration. And I think we're especially honored to be partners with such a caring organization that thinks not only about how they're going to come into a community, but really how are they going to partner with the community. And we're honored to have Tanger as a partner with us at Banner Health. Most of you in the audience probably know that Banner Health is the largest healthcare organization, not only in the state of Arizona, where we serve about 50% of the inpatient healthcare, but also in 7 other states across the country. And while we do a lot of things, one of our main areas of focus is pediatrics. And it is absolutely critical that we have all of the services available to each and every area of Glendale and beyond throughout the state of Arizona so that our youngest citizens, our kids, have all of the care that they need. And that's what Banner Health does. We have the Banner Thunderbird Hospital on 45th Avenue in Thunderbird. We have Estrella Hospital, Banner Good Samaritan, and we have a children's hospital in the East Valley. When we come to have the opportunity to partner with an organization like Tanger, it's an honor because it allows us to bring the pediatric services to your door. It brings it to your home and to your neighborhoods where you need it most. Let me give you one quick example of that. We have something called school-based health services. Many students are underserved in the area of healthcare. So what Banner Health does is we actually go out to the schools and we bring nurses on the campus so that underprivileged kids and their families can come get some very basic healthcare needs taken care of. Maybe they have an ear infection, maybe they have head lice, maybe they have something as simple as a sore throat. What we do is we go to the schools and make it available to them so they can come in, see a nurse, get a prescription, and get some of those basic healthcare needs taken care of so that they don't end up in the emergency rooms. So we're so honored to have your support and to be able to be here today and partner with an organization like Tanger because we wouldn't be able to provide those services without it. As a not-for-profit organization, we rely very heavily on philanthropy. So on behalf of Banner Health and all the families and kids that you serve that you will never know, thank you. Thank you very much, and we look forward to a long and fruitful partnership with you.
Thanks so much, Andy. And again, may I mention the peep-toe booty shoe with the textured jacket. She's on trend, ladies and gentlemen. Nicely done. And the chunky necklace, look at you, just pulling it all together. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. I also, on behalf of Tanger Outlets, want to thank Mountain High School Band. Am I saying that? It's Mountain Ridge. Sorry, guys. I knew that wasn't right. Mountain Ridge High School Band, everybody. Beautifully done. Wow, look at that saxophone in the back. How much does that weigh? Can you stand up? Do you guys see this? This is a high school student. That's incredible. You deserve to go to the Nike outlet and get yourself a new pair of shoes. You like that, Steve? Yeah, little plug. Also, I want to thank the Glendale Fire Honor Guard. Where are you guys? In the back. Thank you guys so much, both of you, for being a part today of our ceremony. We are donating to you guys on behalf of Tanger Outlets. Thank you for coming. I also want to thank George Hattendorf of Mountain Ridge High School. George, where are you? Can you please stand? Gentlemen. Ready, everybody? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Thank you so much for coming to the official ribbon cutting ceremony of Tanger Outlets Westgate. Happy shopping, everyone.